Well, we do. We have been joined by an additional human here. I've got
so-called human. We can ask him if he is or not.
That's true. Well, when you hear that sexy sax.
Hi guys.
It's hot out there.
Yeah, am I douchey enough with my shirt?
Oh,
we
my
don't
goodness.
use
Did I
words
lose
like
a button?
that.
Wow. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna lose another button.
It's another July day.
Why don't you just strip? You know you want to.
I do want to.
Well,
but
this is again.
He wants.
That's for the other show.
Easy G's, Kesha.
that's an industry that can age you out, and I think I aged out.
Oh, stripping. So you were a male stripper?
No, I wanted to
female
be, but I
stripper.
got on the horse too late. You know.
Oh, right. Oh, we were talking. That's the third time horses have been brought up today. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So Matt, I don't know what it is about me, but I everywhere I go, there's Manchester trauma. Like I couldn't get out of my neighborhood.
Oh,
there's
really?
A standoff going
Because
on.
of stripping?
Well.
No, there's a big standoff on Union
Is there really?
Street.
Yeah.
On Union Street. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. They brought in the bear claw.
Oh,
What's the bear claw?
I think it's a donut.
The
Is it the bear?
well, they must be hungry. The bear.
You mean the bear? The
bear cat.
The bear cat.
The bear
yes.
horse. The bear horse.
The bear horse. Beware of horses.
So do they have a bunch of streets blocked off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And I grew up in Manchester, but I still can't find my way around.
Really?
Neither
Yeah.
can I.
Really?
Particularly east
I
side.
tried to go up to Hannaford area, like Era Street and that way, but there's no outlet.
Oh,
So you'd
wow.
have to take Union one way or another, and they blocked off basically all North Union.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Jeepers. Well, that's all right.
If it happens,
Paul
it
would have
happens
been
around
able
me.
to get there.
What's that?
Paul would have been able to get. He can get a goal
Well,
anyway.
I
He,
assume
if
he
he
can-
indeed is a he.
He can get anywhere, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts, Gonzo, on the, I can't remember if you and I discussed it on the show, the aliens, and we're supposed to be, there's a big report that is supposed to be released next month.
Why don't you ask John, because he's basically an alien.
Well, I did.
I've
and
already come
but-
out today.
Yeah,
He
okay.
is an alien.
he offered a lot of very confusing information.
New Mexico for an undisclosed period of time? I don't know. That sounds weird to me.
Oh, that does sound weird,
What are you
doesn't it?
doing in there? Oh, I'm writing and dog sitting, he said.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
that might be code for I was beamed up.
I believe in...
And having tete-a-tete, or is it tete-a-tete, with Shirley MacLaine.
Oh,
I believe
really?
in aliens, though, Matt, yes.
You do?
Who
Yeah.
is able to assume her, her 24, 25, 26-year-old self.
I don't
If
like-
that's what you need.
I
Wow.
don't like the term alien, though, when it comes to immigrants, though.
Right, I prefer
It
undocumented.
sounds pretty degrading, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh, what an
absolutely.
ass you are. How dare you insult my ethnic group, aliens.
Yeah, because you look like you came into the country illegally.
Country, we're talking about the planet, but it wasn't me, it was Paul.
Pa brought him in his pouch.
Well, Paul didn't bring me in the pouch. He
Oh.
just, maybe, he probably made a rookie mistake to manifest as a kangaroo.
Well, now you just walk in like it's,
I actually
on
am
in.
wearing, a,
Can't really see
about
it.
the alien.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, all righty. Well, we should
Shapeshifters.
All
let's
right, guys, that's my time.
It was nice seeing you
Yeah,
guys.
you too, Hoppy.
We'll have you back some other week.
no, we will
We have Russ Terrier instead of you this week.
Oh, is he coming on?
I got bumped from War 13.
so you weren't on John's show
We
this
didn't have
week?
No.
Ross Terrier. We had Mike Lopez.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't even remember. Ross is on. Ross is on. Yeah, here's a guy who offers him a commission.
Hey, I
for
said you were
painting,
boring.
and then he blows
I said
it off.
Your show is boring, is what I said.
It's part of that. They give him money not to work, so he doesn't.
Listen.
Wow.
I make more money than you think.
Yeah, how much?
I
Because
don't
there's a
talk about
bounty if we can turn you in.
Oh, no. Turn him into Pa?
No, to the IRS.
Oh,
Pa's
oh.
against the IRS.
No, we don't want-
No, Dad was against the IRS. not Pa.
You'll
Two
never turn me out, Hopwood, ever.
Why would I want to do that? But you're asking for it. There are other people. All these people listening. I'm sure there's a few sneaks and snitches.
Well, I certainly hope not. I hope we wouldn't have that in our audience.
Gotta be. I think 1 in 8.
Yeah. 1 in 8.
1 in
of
8.
Matt's listeners are snitches.
Secret snitches, yeah.
Oh,
Not
my.
even.
I heard you
secret
ripping on the morning
snitches.
show. Ripping on the morning show on the way here.
Uh-oh.
Saying how we're all dumber now because we listened to it. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah.
Did you make that up?
You're going to have to answer to Peter White now.
I'm staring at him right now, and he knows
No,
that you're
the real
Are you
Peter
going on
White.
tomorrow?
The real... No, I don't do Thursdays. Magic Finger
Has he been
does it.
banned again?
No, Magic Finger does it.
Who's mad? Oh, you mean Rob?
Yeah.
Rob
He is
Dion.
entertaining. You know, he's entertaining. He's edifying. He's what you want to see on a morning show.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. So when are you on?
I do Fridays now.
Oh.
With Mike Durrell.
I replaced the other one.
Who was the other one?
Oh.
You know
yeah.
who I'm talking about. No, she's off in love in New Mexico, too. And
Science is stupid.
I thought she was up in Maine.
I don't know where she is, but I'm doing Fridays, and she ain't coming back.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
I'm Friday now.
Good. Yes, you've got Friday now.
Monday.
Now, do you come in studio or via Skype?
I come in studio.
Okay. That's what I
Don't you
thought.
listen to the morning show?
Yes, but I don't know. I can't tell if you're in
Oh,
studio
burn.
or I don't. I can't
Well,
tell
that
if you're in
is
studio
true.
or on Skype because the Skype connection is really good. Which
You don't watch?
sometimes I'll go back and watch, but usually I'll listen.
Then why do I get dressed up?
You know,
Because you're egotistical ass.
you know when I'll go back
Vain, looking for a new girlfriend?
Oh.
Or whatever.
and what?
No, John,
oh.
I'm married.
Can I get in
Oh,
trouble?
geez. Yeah, sure. Aren't you the one that told... Oh, you don't wear a
You know,
wedding
marriage
ring.
is a concept that... Well,
Well,
never mind. We won't go there.
A wedding ring is a chick magnet. But you
Yeah.
don't wear one.
That's right. People always want what they can't have.
I don't wear one. I should wear one.
Well,
Oh.
they figure, they can have their way with you, then ditch you. Because,
So
you
He's trying to
got
take a
somebody.
break, John.
Well, why?
Oh.
Well, no.
You
well,
should have
no.
a big, signal, like, shut.
Well, no, I'm not yet.
What
but
song are you going to
But
play?
I was getting a. Oh, it's a surprise.
Okay.
It's a surprise. But we should. Well, actually, let me talk about. We do have a guest coming up on Friday. Well, tomorrow, of course, Thursday, Easy G will be here for his entertainment report.
The man with the real guns.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, we're going to be joined, speaking of Skype, because we have a guest who is in New Zealand who will be joining us, Shirley Serban, or Serban. I'm not sure. I'll have to get clarification on how to say her name. But Jenny had found her on YouTube. And actually, she's someone who I've played some of her song parodies on the show.
Does she swim with whales?
I don't know, but I will ask her that during the interview. So she's going to be joining us on Friday, all the way from New Zealand.
Big mountains in New Zealand.
New Zealand. I like New Zealand.
Yeah,
They get their stuff together.
I've not been. They did
I'd
very
like to
well
go
with
there.
did
They
very
did.
well with COVID.
They got the gold medal on COVID.
yeah,
It's in the middle
yeah.
of nowhere.
Well,
Still, they
When
conquered.
you live on an island, it's easy to shut it down.
and Australia.
and
Australia
rugby,
did very
they're
well.
no joke now. Like they
Oh,
run it.
oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, very good. Well,
But rugby was originated from the primitive days back in when.
Rugby was the original
Now,
football.
now
That's
American
the
football
original
is barbaric.
Who said that?
Zen.
Jesus, you're a jackass. let's get the thing out of the way so we can really have a go at him.
it's Zen.
What?
We need yeah, I can see how your hair is coming up. It's starting to like rise like a little
Options,
dunce
John.
cap.
Options are nice.
Auctions?
Options.
Auctions?
Hair options. Instead of throwing, I just throw out an old ball cap.
Well, I can cut my own hair.
Well,
Doesn't take long.
Let's say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat. Rocky Huber, who is a top fan, joins us. Mike Pelopita from Queen City Cabinetry, one of our sponsors, says, "Good afternoon, everyone. Looks like we might get a few storms and much needed rain."
Oh yeah, like 20 minutes from in this studio, there'll be stormy weather.
We do need rain. Mike Sutterth, also known as Grant Lampton, says, "Hey, hey." Texas Mike is in the Facebook live chat. He's taking his date bowling and then dinner tonight. His new girlfriend, Angela. Yes.
I know Angela.
You know her? You do? You really do?
Uh-huh.
Do you approve? Do you think that she's right for Texas Mike?
I think that we'll see.
What pronoun does she
I
use?
think when you fight above your weight class, you run into problems.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
that's never deterred Texas Mike.
So you don't think she's good enough for Texas Mike?
No, the opposite.
Oh no. Oh,
I don't
no.
know, Angela. I wish Mike luck.
Yeah,
Well, you can
yeah.
give him tips from your own situation, and you your marriage.
Well,
I'm sure
if you
the
tune
family
in on
objected to
Fridays,
you.
I give love advice every Friday on.
Oh, that's
I
right.
thought that used to be Easy G's.
Yeah.
Providence. Province.
So did the
Providence?
so did the
Province?
news report he did, the entertainment report.
Well, he used to give love advice back when Joel was still on the Money Show.
Once in a while, Easy G will venture into that. But
Girl, I was
He has been married, just like Glenn
Moved
R.J.
away and changed her
Although I'm
name.
not sure. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
we don't. Yeah.
I would have dated her if she didn't smoke cigarettes.
Who's that supposed to be?
The last girl I liked moved away and changed her name.
Wow. Is that supposed to be him?
Yeah, Easy G.
It looks like a reggae.
Doesn't
hat.
sound like a damn thing.
That's his best impression. Are you
We
kidding?
need to get Elizabeth Ropp on here. She
I don't
knows
know.
how to
I
do
do it
impressions.
good Hopwood too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're just a male bitch.
I'm not a B-word.
It's just bitchery.
Oh my god. I
We
get
can
called
use
that
that
every
word.
time I come here.
Well, you
The
are. You're a
B-word.
male bitch.
Crazy Joe called me that.
You
too.
just whine. You're just whining. You're not inventive enough. I told you should go take acting classes or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Stop sniffing the paint thinner or whatever. Wear a mask.
Never.
It does smell good, doesn't it?
No, I don't. I don't smell it anymore.
Melanie La Liberty is in the chat room. Hello.
Melanie, what up, Melanie?
It'll produce. It'll. Your sperm count will go up.
Melanie
too, and you
gives
can have
good
that
love
second
advice
kid.
too, Matt.
Who
What's
does?
that?
Melanie gives very blunt love advice.
Oh, yeah. She's,
have her.
she's
Have
one
her
of my
call in.
favorite commenters in the chat room. Christian Lacoste is in the chat. Christian says, drop a link merch coming soon.
By the
if
way-
you know, you know.
Did you see his latest Facebook post?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, about
Christian
the...
Lacoste?
yeah.
How he's only accepting requests from beautiful people?
Right.
Do you count?
But that's all subjective.
Yeah.
Who is beautiful?
I'm already on board, John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he considers you beautiful.
Well, I think we all do.
I think we all do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I know you got some Coca-Cola glasses there, but yeah, open your eyes, dude.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's a
Am I gonna
magnificent...
lose another button?
he's a magnificent specimen.
I don't know. He looks like a Skid Row in a couple of years.
Oh, my
You
goodness.
better
Wow.
get down on your knees and worship that woman of yours.
I can't do it anymore.
You can't worship it?
I need surgery on my knees.
Oh,
But anyway,
that sucks.
that's for a different show.
right.
But Christian
get the
handled.
shot.
I think Christian handled himself well under the Peter White firing squad.
Yes, Christian was on the morning show yesterday and did very well. And
I mean, as far as he's going, he did well. Yeah.
well, apparently, even he and Mike Doyle hit it off, which is
What
very
was
nice.
Mike Doyle doing on the show?
I don't
He
know
comes
if they
on
hit it
Fridays.
off.
From what I understand, they did, or maybe off air.
Dude,
I don't
where
know.
planet are you from?
Isn't Mike Doyle just on Fridays?
No, lately he's been going on a different day because Gonzo is on
Oh,
Fridays.
because Gonzo's on Friday and he can't
Like,
stand
are you not listening?
No, I
I'm
don't
Fridays
listen much. I don't
now.
listen to radio.
Oh, oh,
No, Mike
I
usually
don't.
comes in early week or whenever.
yeah. I don't know if Mike has a set day at this point. It seems like he's just on once a week, whenever. I'm not sure.
I think it's good to have an opposing view, though.
He's a
sometimes.
floater.
Oh yeah, I have an email from Mike. It's funny. Mike will send me these emails and he'll include things in there like, "You probably won't read this on the air. I won't hold my breath." And it's like, no, dude, I'll read it. Why wouldn't I read it?
I'll get to it.
Yeah, I don't always get to it the same day.
You know, he's not as right as people think he is. He likes Trump, but he does. He's not as conservative as people think he is.
Well, my impression, so there was one day that he and I did the entire 2 hours together. He came in, and which I would love to do again because I like Mike very much. But and I came away from that discussion because we had did a pretty deep dive politically, and I came away from that feeling like, yeah, he's not really. I mean, he's definitely a Republican, but he's kind of a moderate. He struck me as kind of a moderate Republican. He's not like super right wing.
I think that's a good example for like a lot of people have impressions of people. When you like, I to be honest, we didn't hit it off at first. Like, but if you spend time with someone and just actually talk to them,
Yeah.
give them an hour of your life, you'll probably find some middle ground.
Oh, absolutely.
This sounds like a song from 1968. What happened to our break with a song?
Well, that's coming at the top of the hour.
And some scintillating
What's wrong
issues.
with you? What's wrong with you?
Because I can't stand hearing about media personalities.
Why
I
do
don't
you
want to
hate
hear
Mike
about
Doyle?
Oprah.
Why do you hate
I don't
Doyle?
want to hear about this, that, or the other thing.
What did
It's just
Doyle
like
do to you?
writers. Writers always talk about other writers. It's like, holy crap. We're not that interesting.
Writers always talk about other
Yeah,
writers.
if you were a writer, which you're not.
Right, you're right.
Ooh, burn.
I'm sure you are painters. You know, you
I mean,
talk
I know
about painting.
you're right. Perez
And to
Hilton,
painters.
you and Perez Hilton had your moment, and
Well, that was over. What was that over?
What was that over?
it was. I know what it was. It was over.
Oh, over Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I forgot about that. What are you
What
researching
about that
me?
slander slam piece you did on Matt Connerton?
Oh, right. And miscellanyblue.com. I talked about that. I don't know if you heard. I talked about that recently.
You were in Miscellany Blue?
No. Do you really not? I can't tell if you're kidding. You don't remember this?
No.
You don't-
Why would you be in Miscellany Blue?
You don't remember how you and I became friends?
Oh, you mean 100,000 years ago?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100,000.
But I was talking about that recently, and I was using that as an example for other people about how sometimes
but that had little Mel. you
people
know?
can come.
Why'd you do that though? Why'd you attack a guy you don't know? Like, why'd you do that to him?
Why are you
Yeah,
Why are you such a bitch?
that
you
sounds like
rebel. It's
Sounds
like being with a master.
bitch move. to be
Learning
honest.
male bitchery from the
But
the
you
great
didn't
one.
know him.
I mean, like Peter White's there. He's the great, Manchester
Yeah.
oracle.
You're damn right he is.
Here we are, like the distaff side. Here's the great Manchester bitch.
Listen, you keep bashing Peter White. See how far that gets you on this radio show.
Oh.
God, you're so desperate. Some people are just desperate.
Dude, you're clickbait, but you never get clicked.
You're desperate.
Why did you write the article about Matt Connerton when you didn't know
Did I
him?
write an article?
When
You
he's
mean
just a number 2
comment?
man from Norm.
A comment, right?
No, you wrote it.
A whole
I
thing.
never wrote an article for Miscellany Blue.
Slam
I'm not
piece.
it. That's a guy that writes stuff.
No, you really you did. You don't remember? You wrote this whole thing attacking Gary Hopper and I when
Rude.
I was his co-host on
In
the show.
Miscellany Blue? But
Yeah.
that's a person's call.
And then I took it,
I had my own call.
and then I took the article that you wrote, and I did a
Oh,
dra-
you read it. Yeah,
and
that
I
was
did
funny.
the dramatic
Yeah.
reading, and you thought, and that's how you
You
and I
read it.
became friends.
Yeah,
read
but it was just a thing I wrote. as a
Well, I know,
comment.
and it's not like we were ever actually mad at each other, but still, it
Well,
brought
everybody
us
expected
together.
To become friends, but then little
It was-
Mel,
You must have irked
she's
him.
she's sending me messages about
Something about you irked him.
why don't you just shut up and you had your you can in a few minutes you can act like
I'll
beat
lose
your
another
chest
button.
and advertise for yourself, but that person sent me all this stuff about how awful you were, how awful this person was, how awful that person was, because I didn't quite know.
Yeah.
Have you
And
guys
I
ever
just found
talked
some
about this?
stuff. I didn't know I didn't know that the Flying Saucer show, No Boundaries, was on IPM Nation.
Well, no,
I must have remembered at the time, but I just forgot about it. But I found, I'm going through all the stuff from the olden days.
Well, the article that you wrote, though, it was more about Gary and I, and how much you didn't like rock, paper, hand grenades, and all that.
Because you're right-wing fanatics.
Ian, specifically you.
Right, but I was not I've never been a right wing fanatic.
You know, I got Matt his show.
Why
But-
don't you shut the F up?
Wow.
You're such a pig.
Ooh.
Now, the thing was, when we're getting back to that.
He's really upset with you.
I know. I can tell when he gets upset.
He's like a child. This person needs attention. Oh, I want to be on radio. I want to sell myself. He's so desperate. Unlike somebody, Peter or Matt.
Can't afford
you
me,
don't come
John.
off as desperate.
Oh,
What, Peter
well,
comes off desperate?
Thank you.
No, you don't. You come off as desperate. You're so desperate for attention.
You just said that everyone that listens to the morning show is dumber afterwards. So.
Yeah, sure. I said that.
Oh, it's just something I wrote. It's just something I said. Come
Why
on,
didn't you
man.
cut the crap? And we were talking about this. Or the little Mel. The thing was that was coming out of that, and her, saying all this stuff about you.
I
Which
should.
I actually confused
you wrote
because
it
I
and
was
published it.
shut up. I was actually reading the stuff again, and it was confusing. She was the one who told me who you were, and it was also negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, but the point was, the reason I brought it up the other day
Yeah,
was
you read the thing, and I thought it was funny.
I was trying to demonstrate how, because Christian was fighting with someone and whatnot. And I brokered a peace deal. I dare say my greatest my greatest foreign policy achievement so far. But I was just trying to demonstrate how if you take things in good humor, sometimes you can be friends.
That's not why I brought it up. I brought it up to incite John's emotions.
Oh,
Yeah, he's being a real BITCA.
oh.
Come on.
Why do you spell
try
it
that.
out?
I told you before when I first met you, why don't you develop like some type of talent instead of just this like childish thing of, baby's going to with your rattle.
Hopwood, I'll challenge you any day to any challenge,
shut
any
up. You're
talent contest.
You're so I've been on this show where people have called you up and just
I'll challenge
laid
you to
into you.
a filibuster
like when he was,
contest.
Like when he was, just because you don't know history or politics or
do.
anything. No, you don't.
I know back in the day you wrote a bad
Answer that
article about
question.
Matt Connaughton. That's the
This guy
history.
is such a sycophant, Now he's gonna kiss your
sycophant.
behind.
Now I
then
gotta
he's
Google
gonna
that
kiss
one.
Christian, and what he says, we've said in the old days and stuff.
Listen, Hopwood,
You're a
this
sycophant.
is all
You know what a sycophant
this
is?
is all shtick. You're not mad.
No,
The point
you're
is-
irritating because you got. This is all. Let's talk. We can't talk about an issue because you want this all about yourself.
I don't mind it.
Right.
like
you're
attention,
an
yeah.
egotistical prima
Yeah,
donna.
I am.
But you're
I
not.
am.
You just aren't that way.
How many people can admit that, though?
It's gross. It's pathetic.
Wow. Wow. All right.
I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to call you pathetic.
But
I
you
just
are
wanted to know
pathetic.
why
No,
you did that.
I
to
didn't say that you're
our friend
pathetic.
Matt.
I feel
Which I just explained, but dummies over here like. I have a feeling he's an alien, but I wouldn't want to know who his pa or ma was.
Sometimes I don't know if I am or not, but that doesn't matter.
right.
It does.
I didn't
Why
write
don't
an
you
article about
share
Matt.
some feelings
Oh, I share.
Feelings.
instead of your feelings of envy and jealousy.
Oh.
He wants to be Peter White.
Is that what it
He
is?
wants to be the head on that head, be his head there, and to be on the morning show,
Well, Peter White-
and do what happened to the pleasure sauce. Just go right down.
Oh, my
into
goodness.
the swamp.
Wow.
Peter White, you know what they
Litchfield.
say about Peter White? Every girl wants to be with him. Every guy wants to be him.
Well, he's very tall.
I thought they said that about Julius Caesar.
Oh. Melanie in the chat says, can they just leg wrestle to settle the argument? Would you be willing to do that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Because every time we do that, we tie and it just
Oh,
goes
that's
nowhere.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it
My
ends up,
legs are short but powerful.
Ends
You're
up being a
right.
draw.
And I get the it's just it's no point.
well, yeah.
I'm in love with a stripper. Are we ever going to get to that?
So what?
Yes, we are.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Now here's the attitude.
Just be honest, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's
Right.
disrespectful.
I don't know if you have enough bankroll though. They
Bankroll?
siphon your money. That's
Oh,
what they do.
right. Yes.
They lead you on.
Well, with the COVID, you have
But
to
they
stay
smell
6
so
feet
good.
away.
Right. And they have to wear a mask.
I thought that you were all lathered up in baby oil.
There are no strip clubs open in New England.
Yeah, there.
Mark's is,
Oh, you know.
You
or the cabaret.
Call Stacey Wilcox. He'll give you a referral.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll finish saying hello to everybody in the chat, and then we do have to get to a break. But Jenny is in the chat room. Hello. Easy G Eric Gagnon, our entertainment reporter, who will be here tomorrow. Tom Blanchard joins us. He says, why is it okay for some songs to win awards when they use the N-word and violence, but Mr. Potato Head is banned?
Wow.
How did Mr. Potato Head get banned? He used the N-word?
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head is
He
very,
did?
very racist. Yeah, you never saw those commercials? He'd say all. That's why they
didn't
had to
know that.
censor them. Yeah,
I didn't know
it
that.
was a different time.
Jeez.
A different time is no excuse, man.
And they
I-
had that in
Because
my
I
house.
time travel and I
Right.
see it, and it was just as bad back then.
Okay, well, fair enough. Wow.
With you caterwauling on the airwaves back then, it had to be.
Oh my.
Mr. Potato Head was a racist. I didn't know that.
Yep.
And the
Oh, yeah.
reason why songs with
Oh.
N-word can win awards is because it's just none of our business as white people to talk about.
No, it's everybody's business.
Oh.
I'll send you an article from the New York Times written by an African American 2000.
Really? Was it mean about Matt Connaughton?
What was mean?
The article you're going to show me?
I didn't even
Did
call
you
him
write
yet.
it?
I didn't use the Y word.
Was it the blueonion.com he wrote it in?
Miscellaneblue.com. Yeah. Scott Robinson, who is a top fan, is in the chat room. Scott says Marines is the answer to the trivia question. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Now, can you refresh our memories what the trivia question was?
Well, what is the USAF? What the USAF is to Space Force, the U.S. Navy is the Marine Corps. Because Space Force is part of the U.S. Air Force.
Gotcha. The Marines are part of the Navy.
Man, I can leave us with a riddle before we go to break so people can think about it.
Ooh.
The Corps is part of the Navy.
Oh, okay. Gianna Soares, also known as Gia, joins us in the Facebook live chat. She is the host of Blunt Force with Giazilla Roar. Great podcast online. Let's see. I want to make sure we don't.
It could be triggering that title, the violence of Blunt Force.
Oh,
You can't just assume that, John. Like,
Well, listen, Hammerhead.
you already got yourself
Hammerhead.
into some trouble.
Well, when I think of Blunt Force, I think of like hitting Gonzo on the head with a plastic hammer. Which I'll tell you, the old days, the ones they had in the early '80s, they could hurt.
why? Now, is this true that if you hit someone with a plastic hammer, it makes a boing sound?
Yeah, okay, but one of my nieces boinged me on the head. I was like, that
Oh
hurt.
my goodness! Wow.
She was strong for her age.
Hello to Abigail Gem in the chat room. Jeff
Abigail who?
Gem.
Oh, that's a great name.
Why, you got a problem
Beautiful.
with
Oh, it's a beautiful name.
that? Lay it off, bro.
Okay, beat your chest. It's like having an ape
She's
in the
part of
world,
the society,
like a
dude.
Three Stooges. You have the Three Stooges cartoon, not the cartoon, the
wait.
live show, and they're running out of ideas. So it's like 1951, and Shemp's, Curly's long gone. So they got like a guy in a gorilla suit ironing, off to the side.
I'm like Oliver on Brady Bunch. You ever watch
We
Brady
ought
Bunch?
to get a little ironing board from maybe one of those Susie Homemaker ovens. He can bake us a cupcake while we're no food, right?
No, I'll go to New Mexico, just cook microwave dinners in solitude and
Oh,
right.
I was on a keto diet.
I'll do the Swedish meatball bon appetits. Maybe some Stouffer's stuffing.
Talent, kid. You've got to go. They have people that get you trained voice,
So Matt, let me leave you with
trained
this riddle
instruments.
real quick.
Well, wait.
No, we gotta have the stripper.
Save the riddle. Save the riddle. I just want to finish saying hello to everybody. Who did I miss? I missed somebody here. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm backing up. Miriam Banish is in the chat room. Hello, Miriam. Who did I? Somebody had a funny comment, and I went right.
Well, it was
by
Abigail Gem, but then
Jeff Nyan says, "I think Gonzo is a wonderful person."
Mighty Joe Young
Thank
over
you, Jeff.
here had
Do you have
to interject.
Do you have a problem
Oh.
with Jeff Nyan, too?
God, why don't you
Obviously, he
grow
does.
up? Junior high school is what for you? 25 years ago?
I don't know.
Even your day, they probably didn't even call. They still called it junior high.
Eric Street says John and Gonzo should do a one-on-one basketball pickup game.
Not my sport.
Well, me neither. He'd kill me.
Rocky Huber says this is great.
Yeah,
Rocky
right in the
enjoying
nuts.
the verbal scuffles.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
wait till the show's over. Then it gets really a lot of
Yeah,
F-bombs
after the show,
get
there's
thrown out.
nothing. There's absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
you should hear his potty mouth. He'll block me on Facebook and then just start swearing at me.
Well, that was because of something else.
Abigail says it's like a cat fight.
Yeah.
Rocky says I think they should have a thumb war to settle the best 2 out of 3. Oh,
Can't do that
Oh
either.
God, personalities.
I don't believe in physical altercations.
no.
Because you can't win.
Oh,
And I'm not holding John's hand for more than
I would.
4
I'd
seconds.
put all my money on Peter White. He just have to. Wow.
Wow, you
his
really
fingers.
hate Peter White.
Wow. He would just crush you.
Wow.
Oh no.
You want to crush Peter
The
White?
Manchester media god.
Tony Petrello is in the chat room and says loving today's show. Rocky Huber says this is still better than Christian Lacoste and Tony D. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah,
Yo,
we're more.
I
we
got-
got more practice.
I got a couple rounds in the bullet tank, brah.
Oh no.
Come to Philly, dude.
Oh no.
I got some rounds.
He didn't say that, did he?
Yeah, something like that.
What an idiot.
Well, he was talking about a prospective boxing match. He was saying
Right,
he's still got a couple in the chamber
Right.
for a boxing
You
match.
know,
I see, I
smelled
see.
something wrong cooking the second he called in and yelled at me for the whole Polly thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
that
his,
was him?
Yeah, that was his intro to me. and I
He was
told you
right.
something ain't right about this guy.
No, he was
And
right.
then he charmed you and Peter, and Peter's the worst too. He's like,
I
like this guy.
I do. I do too.
Everybody, you know.
I like Tony D very much.
Well, I like him too,
I like him
and I
now.
wish him well. But I wish you well. That's all.
Oh,
A few people that leave, sometimes the door shouldn't come back open.
well,
you
no.
sound like Paul Lynde.
Thank you.
Jeez, I just realized.
Oh,
Does
Do you
he?
watch the Hollywood Squares?
obviously.
He does sound. Actually, yeah. You
He
do
probably
sound like
watches
Paul
it on
Lynde a little bit.
YouTube. I should be Wally Cox.
Oh, I don't know who Wally Cox is.
You don't know who Wally Cox is?
No.
Shame on you.
Christian says.
Been dead since '73.
Shame on you, Matt.
By the way, Christian has some remorse over his conflict with Tony D. He says in the chat, "That was toxic. I've never stooped so low in my life."
There you go. That's good for
Is
realization.
that a fact? Is that a fact?
I was able to
It seems like he has a checkered past.
not to toot my own horn, but I was able to negotiate a truce between the two.
Good job, Matt.
Thank you.
And how's that going right now?
Great. They're
Are they
gonna.
buddies?
The Biden administration wants to send me to the Gaza Strip.
Are they
to,
doing this
do
show
some work
again?
there.
Be careful you stay
No.
out of the AP building.
Oh,
The bottom line is, it sucks when you trust somebody and you give them your heart, your everything, and then they
Why
go
would
and do something against you. You know?
Why would Christian give his heart to
No,
this
no, no,
guy?
the other way around.
Open
And,
your heart to me. That's the last pop
I
song
root for
remember.
Christian. I'm not a huge fan of his antics. And
Here,
he's kind of
here
boring and everything.
Oh
but,
my God!
but-
we need an
but-
interpreter. No, the camera's not on
And
me,
I think
right?
he should go back to singing because he's really
No
good
camera,
at it.
right? Because this is.
But
Right.
I root for him because, like it or not, he's part of this MNH family
I
now,
wish-
and that's what you can't pick your family.
if only
Right,
we were on
right.
that kind of the uncut right now. Oh boy!
Okay, Christian has corrected me. He says, I have no remorse. I regret nothing. I said to him, I regret knowing he existed.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that may not be helpful in supporting this truce that I
That's
negotiated.
That's not moving
He's been
forward.
triggered. He's been triggered by loudmouth over here.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I just want everyone to get along. Well, not really, because it's
You
better.
and Rodney
don't.
King, baby.
It's
Yeah.
better. It's better radio when people argue.
And he's lying. He doesn't want everyone to get along because he just said what he said.
You're
Right.
the one who gives the forum for this.
Off air,
This,
off. You know what it is?
shenanigans.
You know what it is? I want it both ways. Off air, I want everyone to get along.
Yeah.
Well,
What's going on
That's-
over
me
there?
too.
that's definitely for the other
Let's
show.
party.
No, but off air, I want everyone to get along. But on air, I love a good brawl.
I like it off and on.
Well, that's all right. Well,
Whatever show we're on.
Now that Trump's gone, we don't really have anybody really
See,
event
War
against.
13 really took a turn.
Miriam
Nobody
Banish
wants to
says.
hear about that show.
Miriam says that's why I'm no fun on radio. I don't want any conflict. Oh no, Miriam's been on the morning show.
She has.
I think at least once.
No
yeah.
beef, though.
What was her
No
name
beef.
though?
What do you mean?
Her name was No Beef.
No,
No,
her name was
name's
Miriam. Yeah.
Oh,
Her name is her name. Some people have fake names and some
she
people
the one
have
that
real
brought the crowbar on the show.
names. No,
Crowbar?
I don't know what was in Gorman's bag that day.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
We have a call. Let's grab this call and then we got to go to break because
we're way over.
we are.
Strippers.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
It's Christian. I don't care if we're way over the hour. Okay, we're gonna talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Can we listen to a stripper song for?
All right, listen.
I heard he knows.
Listen.
Yes.
I don't regret what I said. Okay.
Okay.
I regret I let myself get that low and stoop that low.
Yes.
Yeah, right. No truth.
That
Yeah.
is what I regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything after that, I don't. Just want to make that known.
Okay. All right.
Okay. He used my dad as a pawn. Okay, in his little game. Or whatever this was, okay? That's when I stooped low. Okay, and we're going to make this clear.
I
I
feel
didn't attack his mental health.
I feel like this
Okay.
fragile truce that I negotiated is in jeopardy.
What a pain.
No. No.
Oh, is Tony gonna
No,
call
that's why I
in?
haven't mentioned his name.
Oh, that's true.
Tony
You-
D. That's the name.
Well, no.
Why'd you have to say it?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like
know his
hearing
real
like
name. So
good until you
bouncing
said it.
around.
Thank you.
I know his last name if you
You
want to
just
hear it.
completely ruined everything.
Oh no.
Tony D. You know his. Oh, you know. You
Well,
even
that
know
was-
who Joe Friday is.
the Monaco.
I think
That
he
was-
says Joe Friday's actually Joyce Craig.
That was
I did it.
that was John's
did.
fault. Well, wait, all right, well now, all right, Christian, go ahead.
I don't know. We were just talking about Joe Friday. What just happened? But But
He's
no,
a mayor of a small
I regret I
city in the
stooped low,
Northeast.
and I regret I stooped low.
Yes.
Okay. I don't regret anything I said
Well,
because
have
you
to
know what? It
stoop
was
low
said
sometimes.
to
Get
in
that
defense
low-hanging
of myself, and he just kept his attacks going. You know?
Okay. Yes. Yes. All right.
I was put in a position. I know this is selfish to say in a way, but I was put in a position where I felt attacked when he put out that video.
Mm-hmm.
So that caused me to put the guard up
Yeah.
and just keep throwing punches.
Throwing the sandwiches, the knuckle sandwiches.
Listen, Christian, you gotta have that chip on your shoulder nowadays, and I like your cockiness. The fact is, whatever you're doing is working. That Connerton bump you got, and now you're on Peter White's show. Keep doing what you're doing. I loved your post today.
Oh.
Beautiful people only. Great Hollywood Hogan style.
Hey,
Turning
listen,
into a
I got
villain.
some beautiful girls on my Facebook page. That's all I'm gonna say.
You sure they're not hookers?
Wow.
I get a lot of requests.
John.
Well, we won't
John.
get into that one.
That-
It's the one friend. You got 800 friends. I've got one friend.
Not anymore. I
No,
have
not him. He's very
like
popular.
300 something.
Oh,
Dude.
I'm 800 years old.
Yeah. No.
This is the new gen, bro. Don't mess it up with him. If you screw it up, you won't be like on his Facebook anymore. And then
no. But Christian has a lot of positive things happening. So
Yes.
Yeah,
and
you're
he's
doing great.
and he's trying, man. Give someone a break. He's trying.
Yeah. And I always say
Exactly.
success.
Also, go get your controversy creates clicks merch coming soon.
And
Ooh.
Gonzo kissing your behind. That shows how
Oh.
high you have risen.
I'm not kissing his behind. I
Oh.
call him
Gonzo has
boring,
no
remember?
reason to kiss my behind. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've always respected Gonzo
Thank you, bro.
because he's always, whether he's come to my defense or not, he's always been another ear or another person to listen to.
I'll always be an ear, bro.
That's
Oh, but we were
I
only on
got
uncut.
you, bro.
Wow.
it.
Very
But you
nice.
won't be in my head.
Nah, me neither, bro.
Guys, don't ever forget,
Ever.
I'm not in your head.
Mm-mm.
Or whatever was said last. Never mind. I was going to go somewhere with that, but
Oh.
you know.
Oh boy.
I got rounds in the
All right,
tank.
but yeah, no, I just wanted to call and be like, listen, hey, things happen,
Mm-hmm.
stuff happens. Whether you like me or not, I'm sorry. If you don't sign my checks, you don't pay my bills.
I love it. Wow, what a cocky
But
a-hole.
the truce, the ceasefire that I negotiated, that's still in place, right?
Yeah, the ceasefire. Till next time.
It's my greatest foreign policy achievement.
You mean Tony D's not going to call in?
Nah, you killed it, dude. I was like,
Thank you.
I was like, wow.
Matt, I got Christian. Stay relevant, whatever it takes.
Mm.
If you want to beef,
Exactly.
Jesus.
And also, I
you're,
was
ta-
just
you're talking to an
exhausted. I was done.
overgrown
I was done
juvenile
with it.
delinquent here. Getting advice from him. You're getting advice from an
Tune in Fridays.
overgrown
I
juvenile
give great
delinquent.
love advice too, John.
Oh.
Jesus.
Someone like me doesn't need love advice because I don't believe in love. Unless she
believe
likes
it.
me.
I
Why
believe
does
in
she
love.
like me?
Well, John, if you don't like
so full of-
if you don't like Gonzo's advice for Christian, do you have any advice for Christian?
Hang in there, baby.
No,
You're doing
John's
fine.
advice doesn't count after what he said about me last week.
What did I say about you?
Nah,
You know what you
nah, I can't take advice from him. I'd love to, but after what he said after Tony, that guy called in.
What did I say? That
No.
you should,
No,
you should
John.
just. Well, it is. It's childish. You're never going to overcome stuff, but I understand where you're coming from. If you listen
You don't
to
think what
somebody
you're
like
doing
this,
is childish, John?
Backpedaling.
it is childish and egotistical.
You were doing the same thing as me a few days ago.
I admitted
We're not
that
going to mention
too.
names, but you were posting crap up about people on and like stuff.
Yeah, but
You don't think
that's
childish?
that's a
good.
little more.
Well, we don't get
You
into
know,
local.
That's a little
websites.
more relevant.
Local
you know?
politics aside, you don't think that's childish?
Are you crazy? What world do you come
He has
from?
a point, John. He has a point.
No, you have an IQ right now of about 4, and
Yeah.
you're
yeah.
telling me that
sorry,
somebody,
I can't be a walking
somebody that
encyclopedia like you.
harasses people, a public figure. Yeah, that's really
You're gonna IQ shame me?
equivalent.
Because you don't, John.
Kid, you know, you
John,
need
man to
to
man,
expa-
because you don't.
Wow.
You need to expand. You know, if you were that childish, it's interesting to talk about this because of the way people think. I wasn't raised like that.
You've been served.
Dude, oh my little feelings, John. John,
Dude,
I respect
buddy,
you, But if you're,
If
gonna
you're
call me out
talking
like
about
that,
a
clean your own closet,
politician
please.
that harasses people,
No.
you're not gonna. There's not you. You're
not talking about
You
that.
wouldn't take somebody like that
Dude,
on.
you sound like
because that's
Tony.
not
Calm down.
right. Well, you are. I told you, it's narcissistic, but you've got stuff you have to work through, And I recognize myself, but not with that jerk, but with like him or somebody, But we're this is a.
Wait, so you like me now more than Christian?
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
For you.
So I'm winning. Christian
when
likes
we're
me more
on,
than him.
when we're on this show, this is what we become, I
don't know how I do it.
Mo and Champ,
Stay on that favoritism.
Mo and Champ, but it's childish. I
You're
don't like
John's
listening
favorite
to
now,
stuff like
Gonzo?
that.
Sometimes you have to be childish, John, to get
No.
your point across.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Because the world, sometimes you got to dumb down your statement.
I don't care about
so people
Tony
understand what you're
D.
saying.
I don't care about
Instead of
these silly
referencing
feuds.
Julius Caesar every time.
All right, we
I'm
gotta stop
sorry
bringing
that
up
I'm an
his name,
educated
though.
person, and you
We
don't-
gotta
you know,
stop
you
bringing up
don't-
his name.
you
I
have to
gotta
unzip
figure out
the
another
fly to count to
name.
11.
The person that shouldn't be the person whose name shouldn't be said.
Who shall not be named.
Christian sounds so calm right
Yeah,
now.
that. Yeah.
He
What?
is. He's very
What
calm.
did you just say?
He's like riding high.
It's my influence.
Well,
The
yeah.
Connerton bump.
That's right.
There's the trough between the waves.
There's an
Wait,
up and a
who's
down,
calm?
though, Christian.
Oh,
Be
who's
careful
calm?
of that. You get up from the Connerton bump, but he can only do it once.
What did you say, Christian?
I said, who's calm? I'm chilling.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sound chill.
You're very calm.
Unlike the other guy at the desk who's like twisting that pen in half right now, ready to kill.
Christian, you should mention you've got shows coming up this week.
Remember,
I've got
I'm shorter
a
than
show
you.
right after. I've
Like
got
the
a show
nuts.
Sunday. It's a Sunday night send off at 603 Bar and Grill. It's from 9 to 1. Also, I want to give a big shout out to John Midas too, because his show is right before my show
Oh,
too,
wow.
from 3 to 8. So
Yeah.
at Central Ale House.
Oh, you'll see me
So I'm really stoked.
exiting
Really
right before
stoked for both of us.
I'll definitely be at there at 3:00. Everybody go to the place at 3:00.
You're not.
You're
You
in for
won't
a
even
treat.
show up. You'll be either
Oh,
late
I'm there. I'll
or
be there.
forget.
I'm there, bro.
Did like your significant other like pin a $20 bill onto your shorts? So
I need 60
Oh.
for that day.
Oh, okay.
I'll be drinking.
And when is? Do you have an ETA on the website that you're working on, Christian? Do you know when that's going to be up?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, I'm excited to see it. I'm kind of.
Because I'm doing it myself, and I don't know Jack about this stuff, so it's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. I think it's fun. All right.
maybe Matt can help you.
Maybe
Well,
for
do you
some money.
have? All right. Well, anything else on your mind, Christian? Or we're gonna go to a break in a moment. But
No, I'll let you get to your break now. No, it's well past the hour.
yes, it is.
At the hour.
Yes,
Whatever.
it is. Yes.
Same thing.
Christian, bring your friends. All these hot girls you're talking about on Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I'll
Rob
try.
Diane was interested in one of them.
Okay.
Not Rob Diane. I meant I swear
All
to God,
right,
I meant
all
Daryl
right,
Diane.
all
I
right.
meant Daryl.
Let's not. Yeah.
I swear, I love Rob. I meant Daryl
Let's
Diane.
not. Yeah.
He did
Oh,
tell
another
Christian
part of the show that has to be
to
cut.
leave a number.
Weird.
I know. I never
right,
get.
all right.
Every time I'm on, there's never a full 2 hours on the replay. Ever.
All right. All right, Christian.
You should just be off the corner ironing in
All
a
right.
gorilla suit.
Bye-
It's not fair. They have
Bye-bye.
the same last name. It's not fair. I didn't mean that.
You should
All
be
right.
off ironing in a gorilla suit
All right.
What does that
and,
even mean?
grunting.
I do that every day.
All right. Let's take a quick break. We are way past the top of the hour. Oh, right.
Welcome
Okay.
to the club.
Well, that's definitely a discussion for the other show. And Gonzo is here as well on the couch.
Yes, and
Or
I'm not convinced you got vaccinated just because you have a Band-Aid on
I've got the
your arm.
card.
Oh, he's got the
I
card.
got the card.
They don't
He's got
even
the card.
do J&J.
They do at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought they didn't do it with women.
Well,
You get a broader.
I've
You
tried.
get a broader immune response, and it's
You can buy those online.
Because I'm
Hmm?
61 and I've got certain conditions like asthma and that.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I did a lot of research.
Well,
and,
congratulations.
yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But not too late. People who haven't got it, go get it, man.
yep.
You can get it at Walmart. You can get it if you're a veteran, the VA. You can get it in a few days. You can call up the state, and you go down to I think SNU, the campus here at Southern New Hampshire University, and you get it.
Yeah.
It's true. You can walk in at Walmart and get it too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it, and within 15 minutes, I was vaccinated. And there was a couple ahead of me, and they were done. They got done too. But yeah, you can pick which one you want. They've got all three.
The Rite Aid that's right on the west side by where we live, you know, they have when you walk in, right there, when you walk in, there's a table set up, and they have people there who can schedule an appointment, or if you're, they might be able to just take you right there if they don't currently have somebody that they're giving the jab to. So yeah, it's very easy. I mean, it's still. Boy, I remember, you know, as I've said on the show before, I remember back when I was feeling more cynical and skeptical about it. You know, I was thinking it was going to be August, but by the time I got mine, and here we are.
They've really sped it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you have rational people in control of it, well, allowed to be in control of it. Let's put it that way.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Did you get jabbed by a guy in an army suit?
No, it was a woman, a young woman.
I just found it very militant the way we got it, or I got it anyway.
Oh, you got it by the Army? The medics or the National Guard?
At SNU, yeah.
And my battery died, and they started it up.
Yeah, they're medics.
What?
My car battery died.
Well, you know, he's
really?
talking about his battery.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
why I
they
got the
brought this
Johnson
battery
Johnson.
in that just went, like this thing was probably never used. The thing was like probably a $500 battery charger.
Yeah?
Great.
And it worked, and it,
It worked, got me through.
oh, very good. Very good. Did you have to get a new battery, or?
No, I'm going to ride it out.
Yeah?
So you don't have a phone again?
I just can't find it.
Wait, you lost your phone?
I mean, I didn't lose
You're
it.
worse than I
I
am.
misplaced it. I can't find it.
Oh.
I misplaced mine for days at a time.
Right.
Well,
Really?
I called you. I said, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got ADHD.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
a, boy.
And I can't take Ritalin and stuff like that.
Why not?
Phone, keys, and wallet. Three things I
Flashbacks.
do not like to ever misplace. I need to know where all three of those items are at all times. Phone, keys, and wallet.
Keys I've lost many times.
Really? Oh,
Oh, God, keys. Ugh.
really? Oh, that would drive me nuts.
It does drive me nuts. I get so mad at myself.
But you
It
still,
take me 20 minutes to find keys, and
I
then they're
hate
there.
that.
They're just there.
They're
you
just-
know?
yeah.
yeah.
They're just there. Like my hat is just there, but I can't see it.
Whenever I need something, I can never find it. And then, like, 2 days later, I'm like, oh, wow, it's right there.
You know what I love is
Like
Don't need it.
your wife, for instance.
No.
Oh, okay.
you know what I love is when you lose something and somebody
Still looking
says
for mine.
somebody says, "Well, what's the last place you saw them?" It's like, well, if I knew that, I would know
That's
where
what your
they are.
mother tells you when
Yeah.
you're a boy.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
I hate that.
yeah. What's the last place you had them?
Oh, thanks for your help,
yeah.
superstar. Like,
Yeah.
You can call Norm Show, and
didn't
he
know
can tell
about
you where
that.
they are.
It's like that. Oh, right.
Norm the Psychic.
Do you have a? Did you and Norm have a? I don't know if you want to talk about
No,
that. Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully, everything's fine.
oh,
Good.
you guys are beefing?
No, I just asked him to shut the door to the green room during my show.
That's Norm, though. He is
He storms right when the show's still going on. Though that would be our last time.
no mask.
Yeah.
He's high spirited, which is you would expect that from somebody who's in contact with the spirits.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Scott Robinson in the chat says Manchester Memorial High School is going to be distributing the shots also.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
got my
We've done really well in the Northeast. If you look at a U.S. map of where
governors aren't crazy.
right, yeah, yeah. Well, also too, if you look at a map of that shows where the vaccines have been distributed the most successfully, it's also the states that voted for Biden in the election. So.
Well, Sununu knows what he's doing. He knows how to
he
play both.
doesn't.
Well, he does.
Why don't you ask the people?
You don't get
if they-
70% of the vote if you don't
Why
know what
don't
you're
you?
doing.
Oh yeah, sure. Hitler got 70% of the vote. Why don't you?
Well, I'm sure you got more than that.
Why
I'm
don't
sure
you
you
go?
got 90.
Why don't you, instead of being driven by what you see on social media and be manipulated, why don't you ask the family members of the veterans who died in Tilton at the New Hampshire Veterans Home? Why don't you ask that? First
How do you
of all,
know I haven't?
Sununu won't give out any information. And they didn't even distribute N95 masks for like over 2 months.
I didn't know
Dean
that.
came and the billionaires bringing masks in here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Globe, the Boston Globe just did the one about the And the Massachusetts had a similar problem too. But in Massachusetts, there's accountability. You got the Boston Globe. This is after the fact. They fired everybody, but veterans died there. But our county nursing home, they were fudging the numbers. You know, Jeff Cassell would send me numbers, and nothing's happening, and you could tell that they're undercounting. You put in a right to know request, it's ignored. Our state senator has done that. I guess it's part of the emergency powers. He doesn't have to give out any information.
Dean Kamen.
So, as somebody with we just did the Memorial Day show. No, I think very little of Sununu and the way he handled this. I mean, he's great at public relations. He's a nice guy, but you don't have a press here.
Plus, if you don't have a
really
good opponent, that helps too.
Yeah, Dan Feltus
how do you get behind him?
Was not terribly. I mean, I met him.
Wasn't a heavy hitter.
Nice guy, but yeah, not terribly impressive, and didn't. You know, I watched. I think Jenny and I both saw the debate that they did on Channel 9. And it was just, I didn't feel like there was a lot there.
I know Jenny's against unions, so now you're going to have a right to know, right to work state. The unions are going to get screwed now but it's, I know people that were like a pillar in like a public service.
I don't know that Jenny's against unions necessarily, but
she's mad at what they do politically. I remember that.
You think though they try to get right to work every year, and it never happens.
You've got a Republican House and a Republican governor.
Yeah, but there's always enough Republicans who vote against it.
Really?
What about the right not to work?
Gary Hopper always votes against right to work.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There are some Republicans who are sort of pro-union, pro-union-esque.
So you actually can draw.
Sometimes I feel like
he's drawing He has a picture of
the lines are blurred when it comes to Republican and Democrat now. I feel like I don't even know if I like Democrats as much as I did before.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think they're just a little
Communists?
obnoxious with their tactic. I think they're kind of hypocritical because they're kind of going low sometimes too to get their way.
Well, that's called politics. And as I explained on a show back in 2016 on Matt Connerton Unleashed, the public access
Before
TV
the letter
show,
you wrote?
Public access TV show, that the negations are the fundamental. Negation is fundamental to reason. And you talked about how you were taught that when you were becoming a hypnotherapist about negations.
Yes.
Negations, you have a thesis, an antithesis, and then a synthesis. So, argument, within the bounds of reason, which used to
blah blah blah
with Trump.
Blah, blah.
You're such an anti-intellectual. I mean, how far does it go? The guy with a zipper down and his ding dong out, scratching his ass. And
you don't know what's under this notepad.
Hey, dude.
I assure you, nothing is out.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
Listen,
about that.
John, don't spread rumors.
Just because you aren't able to argue these things like Matt and I are, you don't have to throw your rattle at
You're right.
us.
You change subjects 5 times in one breath.
Well, that's ADHD.
Yeah, that's true. He does.
At least, thank God, I'm not like Jim O'Connell that can stay on one subject for 40 minutes without losing his breath.
That's true.
We don't talk about local politics here.
Is that your Jim O'Connell
That's
impression?
my O'Connell impression.
Jim O'Connell. We're talking about Jim O'Connell. You don't even know how to do an Irish accent.
You don't even know him.
You don't even know how to do an Irish accent.
You don't.
So we were talking about something fundamental about veterans dying, but what do you care, right?
No, we didn't say anything about that. You're talking about how you had a Veterans Day show way before Veterans Day.
Democrats are, they're such wicked people now. You think that you're going to be Republican.
I didn't even say that.
Because Chris Sununu's popular, and that's what I am. I'm like, I'm some young broad on the schoolyard, and you want to be popular and part of the crowd.
I'm not trying to.
Which is a reference to a movie by Reservoir Dogs. What is it? Since we're doing trivia.
Oh.
I never did my riddle.
Giggling like a bunch of young broads.
It's a Quentin Tarantino film?
Oh, yeah.
I never got to do my riddle.
I forgot about your riddle. What was your riddle?
I'll put it out there. And I came up with this on my own, so I am an intellectual, all right?
You're not an intellectual, but, you're one of those idiot savants.
When is the number 91...
Look it up online, folks.
91 less than the number 90. Wait. Hold on.
I'm confused, but I'm
Wait.
also bad at
Wait.
math.
When
Are
is-
we talking about
no, wait.
Interstate 91?
Because I
Because that
invented
goes
it, I
a
can
little
change
further
it.
north than 90.
When is the physical number
We're talking about highways.
61
Dwight
less
Eisenhower.
than the number
61. I thought you said 91. Are you dyslexic?
100? When is the number 91 less than the number
And
100?
before the common
There it
era.
is. There
Before
it
the
is.
common era.
No, listen.
90 before
Hopwood,
common era.
shut up a minute.
Is less than
Hopwood,
60.
do you come up with riddles? No. Listen. When is
You
the
are a
number
riddle.
91 less? No.
61. 61.
Okay.
61 BC
When
is
is the
less
number?
than.
When is the number 100 less than the number 91? Boom. Okay, that's it. Right. When is the actual number 100
Can you
less than 91?
Well, give us the parameters. What do you mean
Well,
less
that's
than?
the riddle. I'm not gonna give you the niche.
Yeah, but before the common era. We're dealing with, 100
I'm gonna leave it on the table.
and because, like 2021 is more than 2020.
If you write out the
Wow.
number 100,
Right?
when is that less than writing out the number 91?
1 plus 0 is 1, right?
You actually
9 plus 0 is
put
9.
100 is less than 91. There's a little clue. You won't get it because I made it up, and only I get it.
Welcome to my world,
Yeah,
Gonzo.
right.
He's a goon.
It makes sense though.
What
This
it?
is the Goon
Less-
Show.
100.
It's not even worth thinking about.
If you were to type in on a certain thing, there's another clue.
Okay.
An abacus.
100. When is that less than typing in 91?
Look at him. He's like a terrier, with the eyes shining because he just
Come on, why don't you
married,
call Howard Zen and get
something.
the answer, buddy?
He's dead.
He was a great man. Don't talk about Zen.
You don't know people like that.
Oh my God, I know so many great men. I know Ryan Gorman.
Oh, yeah, there's really.
He's a
somebody.
better man than Howard
But you
Zen.
see, because Howard
Ooh.
Zen is fundamental to the woke
Howard
culture
Zen was
you
a
don't like.
womanizer back in the 70s during the Bolshevik
What an
movement.
What an ass.
Okay, we have an answer.
You're so
let's
childish.
Let's see if this is it. Rocky in the chat room says, when you write 91 in letters instead of a number and write 100.
It's not the answer, but it is. I'm talking about the digits, the numeral digits.
But talked by a person speaking of
But I
digits
like
and
your
has to
train of
unzip
thought,
his fly
Rocky.
to get to count to 11. Yeah.
Oh.
You'll never get it, Hopwood, because you're not smart enough. You don't think outside the box.
I'm not a
You're
goon.
too much of a literal.
I'm not a goon.
Right. Sometimes you have to think abstract about things.
What does the word abstract mean?
I don't know. Tell me.
Oh, you tell
See
us.
what I did there?
Tell us. Tell us what abstract means.
You've got him right where you want him, Gonzo.
It's subjective, to be honest.
Jeez, it's like Paul Lynde without the quips.
Whatever. What'd you
I
say
bet-
your name was?
do you
Holly
know-
Walbinger? Or
do you know
something?
Wally
Wally
Cox?
Cox?
You know,
Yeah.
you never even heard of Bye Bye Birdie
What do you mean?
Never heard Bye Bye
until
Birdie.
I introduced you to Bye Bye Birdie on our show.
No, I said I'd never watched it.
So
I know
you've
what
heard
it
of
is.
Bye Bye
Yeah, of
Birdie.
course. It's a musical.
Yeah, like
Bye
Word
Bye
13. You've heard of it,
Gonzo.
but you never watched it. Word
Right.
13. I've heard of it.
Oh, boy.
Jeez,
Jeez, your comebacks are just so good. You are just the worst.
New Mexico. Here I come back again. Even
I don't know why you hate
altitude
Peter White.
sickness.
Why do you hate Peter White so much?
It's like a high school child, a junior high school.
You want the answer?
What
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
All right. The number 91 is more than the number 100 when you type it
No, 100
in
you said.
a microwave.
What the? What?
Oh.
Yeah. When you put 100 on a microwave, it is less than if you put in 91.
Right. You're right.
Thank
He's
you.
right.
Why?
He's right. Because 100 on a microwave
Thank you,
is
Mr.
1 minute.
Hopwood.
it's 1 minute, so it ends up being 60 seconds.
Who puts 91
You
in a microwave?
juvenile.
Who puts 91 in a microwave? Nobody.
It doesn't matter
Nobody.
who does
Here
it.
he is.
Who does it? It doesn't matter. A lot of people put
Hey,
100.
Here, let me take another whiff of this paint.
A lot of people put 100.
Is this how you're teaching your boy how to count? Let's see.
Oh my god.
Who puts 91 in a microwave?
It's a riddle. You could say anything.
You put 130.
You could say you could say 81 if you want. Is that better?
It's a riddle.
It's a riddle.
It's really one up there that Oedipus had to put up with,
riddle.
right?
That Anipus wouldn't get.
This is the hardest I've ever laughed on the show.
But am I right?
You are.
it's bull.
He is right.
He's not right because nobody does that.
If the riddle was
91. 91. Not 90.
Well,
Not 65.
I didn't want to give it
66.
away. And the riddle wasn't what I do. What I do
You
on
should
my
pa- you
microwave
should
is
pass
between
that,
me and
make
my
money.
microwave, all right?
What
If I
about-
want to put 91 on my microwave, I'll do it, okay?
91, yeah. How many people, come on, let's have a poll, put 91 into their microwave? Maybe, what's that thing that
Well-
all the artists are taking and they sell it?
You are an
these
expert in
auctions?
TV dinners, too.
These auctions?
Listen,
Yeah, they have a thing that
the riddle
it's a type
was,
of file.
is it or not? And it is. And you know what?
It isn't
He's
a
right.
riddle.
He's right. I was out getting stoned, and I made a burrito, and I put in 100, and then I realized,
Then he put
wait
in
a minute,
91.
that's not a minute 40.
right.
Jeez.
Only in
ew.
microwave language.
He is
it's
right.
the only time a microwave converts.
We'd need Paul here to figure this
Well, to
brain
make
out.
now to make John happy, maybe instead of 91, you change the riddle to 90. So when is 90?
Or I could do 61 to appease the adolescents in the room.
Who would do that except some stoner?
Hey,
You should.
sometimes it opens
Was
your
he on
mind
the
up.
show with Dana?
No,
no.
that guy's shirt was on fire.
I thought
though.
you were on with Dana. Yeah, you were.
Yeah, it was with you, and his shirt was on fire.
I like your riddle, Gonzo. I think
Thank
it's
you.
clever.
It's clever, right?
It is clever.
Always the gracious host.
But I would have said, when is 90 less than,
Or if you want to get down to
or I'm sorry,
semantics,
when is 100 less than 90, not 91?
or 99 more than more than 100.
because it's-
99 more than 100.
Well, because it's more likely, though, that someone would type in 90 than 91 if they were trying to go for a minute and a half.
well,
But if,
that's just being microwaveism right now.
But if they
Don't
type in-
assume.
Boy, you're gonna conclude this exchange in the sweeps stuff for the sweeps.
I've never
Where they
made
do
the,
all the ratings.
oh, the best of.
I never made a
Maybe.
best of show.
Maybe.
You never did what?
Easy G hogs all the airtime on the best of Connerton.
Oh, Jeff Nyan wants to take back his Gonzo is wonderful comment. Oh, no.
Why don't you type it in your microwave,
Gonzo
Jeff, and see what
stoned,
happens?
Maybe. There's you go.
Oh, boy.
Well, no, the fact is, I came out with it, yes. How many of you guys are out there making riddles?
You got us there. That's a good point. I don't know when
They're
I've
all
ever.
plagiarists.
I don't know when I've ever made a riddle, actually. I mean, I'll sometimes say, riddle me this, Batman, or something, but,
Right.
but I've never actually.
So, there you go.
By the way, and just quickly, because we are going to run out of time, but did you guys know there's a character online called the Santa Cruz Joker?
From Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah. Yeah.
I spent some time there.
He ought to live
in my
there.
sabbatical in
You ought to
San
live there.
Francisco.
It's tie-dye city.
Tie-dye
Burned out hippie types.
Santa
You're right
Monica?
up your alley.
I love it there.
You would.
Wow.
I love Manchester more, though. I can't leave this place. I love it.
Yeah, because you've never lived
I'm like you.
anywhere
You don't
else.
have any
Wow.
pride in your city. That's the problem.
You are so childish.
You're just mad because no one elected you into office here, so now you hate it.
I could care less.
You care less. Why you keep running then?
To make a statement, something you're not able to do.
All right. Well,
When I asked you to do something for BLM, you wouldn't do it because you didn't have the guts.
They can't afford me.
Yeah, sure.
oh.
Black Lives Matter? Is that what you mean? I'll do it for them. I didn't know what BLM. I thought it was a radio station.
What is BLM less than Black Lives Matter?
I would do anything for them.
Sure, you would,
John, don't go there.
Mr.
Because
Courageous.
someone got himself in a little trouble on a little website, a little site on Facebook this week, didn't he? On happenings around Manchester.
Not on happenings around
You didn't comment
Manchester.
on a certain piece of street art that got you in some hot water with the
Oh, you mean the fascist stuff I
the
saw?
patrons? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a Trump neo-Confederate. That's that's the actual banner.
I've never
that
seen anyone
comes.
get beat up so bad. I
I never
felt
went
bad
back to
for
that.
you.
Yeah. God, you have
Well,
such
you
a
called me.
You have
know,
such a different reality.
You
than I
alluded
do.
to the fact that I was like a bigot or something. So I'm just gonna say that.
No, I said
I've never
that you
gotten
don't-
myself in
I
hot
never
water.
I never said you had a bigot. You just don't have the stones. to
I just
go and
didn't
do
realize
something.
what BLM meant. I thought it was like BLM radio or
No,
something.
you know, he's been around for how long is BLM? But we've talked about it. He's never heard of BLM.
And I'm sure they can afford me.
BLT?
They do.
Is
have
that coming
All
back to
right.
McDonald's?
All right, we are
What's
out
wrong
of
with
time.
the BLT? You got a problem with bacon now?
You know, you wouldn't take a stand against a something that was a right-wing, white nationalist, neo-fascist thing. Oh, no.
I would
Right.
take a stand if it was actually had water to it. Like your stand was BS.
You don't know. You have no idea what I'm even talking about. You
I
don't
do.
know what neo-Confederate. You don't know what a Confederate battle flag
You
is.
accused an artist of doing something that he wasn't doing, and the whole city saw it.
Oh yeah. So he's got the 3 stars. That's part of the
Yeah.
battle and Tennessee flag. Volunteers. Yeah. Give me a break.
We'll continue this off the air, buddy.
All right. Yeah, we do.
Such a fraud.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we do have to go. Thank you, guys, for a very exciting show today.
You're welcome,
And
Manchester.
thank you to Kristen Lacoste for calling in. If you missed any part of today's show, it'll be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org
I pray for you, Christian.
and at MattConnerton.com. You pray for Christian.
I pray for
Very,
Part of his
very nice.
kissing his bottom, because maybe he'll get a radio show too that he can come on.
Very nice.
Hey, he's riding high, John.
All right, and that's
Yes,
gonna
Paul. Okay, Paul Lynn.
do it for us for now.